What's happening, my people? So it's your boy ChanceJolivette, aka Smooth, back with another video. So today what we're going to be talking about, Power Book 4, Force, Season 1, Episode 4, Storm Clouds. I think that's the title of the episode. Don't quote me because I couldn't find the title, but I seen it on one of the articles, so I think that's the title of the episode. But we start off this episode, man, so Tommy had with Mita Gloria last night. We start off in it's morning time, so Tommy still in the guts or whatever. Like he handling his business like I'm thirsty and stuff. You ain't got no Gatorade? I got Chicago's finest, some tap water. Like I don't know about Chicago or anything, but I'm down here in Louisiana, man. You couldn't pay me to drink no tap water. Maybe y'all clean up there, but shit, down in the South, man, they get you killed. Shit, we used to drink out the faucets and stuff. Not no more. But anyways, so they got a session in. That's how we started the episode off. But then we see why Lil Bro, I still don't know homeboy name. I just call him Lil Brother. Diamond's little brother. We see why he resenting Diamond. He seemed like he sacrificed a lot. Diamond was the head of the operation and stuff. He went to jail. It was evidently over 15 years or something. So homeboy, he had plans of his own. He had scholarships and stuff. He was going to college and this and that. But he became the leader of the organization and everything. So it all kind of came back on him while Diamond was locked up. And then now that he's sacrificed so much and he's the head of it, Diamond then came back and took over. And he like, man, I done put in too much work. Like all these years of putting in work and putting us on top and being CBI and stuff. Like I'm gonna just give it back to this nigga. Like so he resenting Diamond a lot. Like I think if they want to be like accurate or something, I think man like he might kill Diamond by the end of the season or something. But then I think like Diamond, he seems like he's gonna be a good character on the show. So I think they'll want to keep him around for a little bit. But it would be kind of make sense, because homeboy really doesn't like his brother unless he gets killed another way. Then he recruiting some youngsters. Like I need some smart youngsters, man. Y'all get y'all some bodies and do this. He got a little mission for him. We gonna find out what that is later on. Tommy trying to set up his plan to conquer Chicago, like put his footprint into the city. So he going over the map and everything. Liliana, she's with him and she asked the Yardies, like, what you mess with? Leave the Yardies alone. Like, them motherfuckers is crazy and stuff. But he want to do things his way. He got his own little plans, what he want to do. And he put Liliana on a case. I want you to follow Flynn's daughter. I want to see all of her moves that she making. Because, like, she hit up Tommy with a business proposal. And word on the street, like, the daddy doesn't let her near the product or whatever. So he want to see, like, what other moves is she making, like, behind the scenes, like, to see if he should be in business with her. Speaking of Flynn's daughter, she making moves herself. Like, she's shopping around this experimental drug and trying to find buyers and stuff. But the thing is, she don't even have a steady supply of this yet. Like, she still got to get it together, like, she got her new lover that she found that had the drug, but like they don't have like a big surplus of it. But it is something chemically made that they can make, so they gotta find the supplier and find it and make it. So it's kind of shady right now because they kind of selling stuff like putting the chicken before the egg right now. The old men in the diner, they funny as hell. They remind me of Coming to America or something. Cause Tommy goes meet Diamond. He like, yo, we good? We good? Man, I ain't tripping on that. The old man, they asked Tommy, what you want, give me some coffee. And some coffee, y'all crackers, man, they got all this food up in here. We up there slaving in the kitchen. Y'all want some damn coffee? Then Vic goes up in there. He talk about, I want some coffee. That must be a white thing, man. Y'all motherfuckers. And so they got a nice little meeting or whatever, but they kind of putting their heads together, seeing what they can do since the other meeting with Walter Flynn end up what's the word I'm looking for, but end up crashing. I'll be trying to use these big words and stuff, but fuck it, because my mind ain't what it used to be. Brother getting older. We see, this isn't a big moment on the episode. I'm just mentioning it because it might be something in the future. We see that Flynn's driver, his son is a junkie and stuff. And like, he wants to try to give him help. Like, he's homeless at the moment. So that might be something in the future. Like, maybe somebody might kidnap the son or get in good with him. The son might tell some information or something. So I just mentioned that just for that, in case it becomes something later. The fellas try to meet with the Yardies, but 5 rose up on them. So somebody called in on them and sabotaged the meeting. Speaking of it, because it was the CBI, it was what was his name? The singer, not Jacquees, but you know the one, Birthday Sex and stuff. But anyways, so he the one that put him on and told him that 5 was on the way. But you know what? It makes sense. It makes sense that Diamond is trying to make his moves and stuff, that they might have sabotaged it themselves. Because they don't like Diamond. They really don't want Diamond making no moves or something. So it could be that. And then they put him on game about it just for Diamond to feel like he owed him one. Like, it's some bullshit going. And why I can't think of homeboy name? Because he's on the theme song for the season and stuff. Yeah. Oh well. But Vic Petty, man. Because they leave and Vic is riding with Tommy and he like, yo, let's get a drink. So where he wanted to go get a drink at? At Tommy's girl place, at Gloria. And he like, yo, you're not coming in? Tommy like, nah, I'm good. I know you fucking her. Like, well, why you doing this? Like, you trying to watch? In Tommy like, man, don't worry about it. Like, I'm worried about the paper more than that. Like, it's all about business for me. And Vic mentioned something about putting 2 in the back of the head. Tommy like, don't worry about it. You got a little head. It would just take 1. And the thing about it is, like, he's talking this information. Gloria was looking out the window. So, that little situation, that's about to be. But Vic, he finally stands up to his daddy. Like, maybe we need to do something else and this and that. You better listen to what I'm telling you, son, and do this my way. And he stands up to him for a second. He throws a glass or whatever. But in the day, he pussy. He pussy, man. Tommy breaks it off with Gloria. Like, yo, I'm gonna have to find another bar to go drink at. It's been nice and everything. She put it on him, man. He couldn't hang. That's why but business wise or something. I hate that because I think they introduce her and stuff. I would like for her to be a recurring character. I'm pretty sure she will be. But like, they introduce it to characters in relationships and stuff, and then it's like, you just throw that away. Like, I want to see what happened with Tommy and them. Like, every story, whether it's Independence Day to Forrest Gump or something, everything is a love story. Star Trek or Star Wars or whatever, everything got a love element. So I'm like, that's Tommy LeBoo. Like, I want to see what happened with him. But maybe they'll come full circle and come back around. You never know. But homeboy, he stays up her ass, man. Vic stay on her. Maybe they'll get together. I really don't want to see that, but then Tommy leaves out the bar. Walter confronts him. So you're putting ideas in my son's head and this and that. You're gonna drag him down. Maybe I'm dragging him up. You never know. Like, you got that old way of thinking. You bucking up all kind of business. Like, I'm putting him on new business. Like, I'm teaching him a new kind of game that it could help your organization. He doesn't say all that, but he kind of says that. I knew them drugs was gonna come back. That was gonna come back to haunt Tommy and Liliana and them. So the people, they go up in there and they tear her ass up. So she finished her little mission spying on Walter's daughter. She gets in there, they beat her ass. Where is the drugs? So at first with that little accent or something, like, where is the drugs? I'm like, she stole that from Walter? But then it don't make sense because Walter doesn't deal in cocaine. But we find out later. We meet Herman. He's a character. That's Tommy's brother's daddy. And so he talked about what happened with him. He was 17 and he ended up, he wanted to be a father, and he knew that Tommy's mother was toxic and stuff, so he took him out the city and this and that. I think he an old comedian. He an old comedian from back in the days, man. But he funny on here, but he doesn't trust anybody, and he's not trusting Tommy right now. He kind of sheltered Tommy's brother. That's why Tommy's brother, like, turned out, well, I ain't gonna turn out sissified. I ain't gonna say that, but, like, not thugging or whatever, because the daddy kind of, like, coddled him or kept him from things. Luciana, she gets tortured. Like, they tearing her ass up. It turns out to be the Serbs. And so they about to put a cigar in her eye and stuff. And she like, I'll get the drugs, I'll get the drugs. They give her the phone. And they let her text somebody and don't even read the text. Like, she could be saying anything. But she texts Tommy, we need the drugs, meet me at so-and-so, don't forget to bring Ghost. So I'm like, that's smart. I'm just looking at it, I'm like, that's some kind of code. It's a code for something. So Tommy goes meet him. They kill everybody. Let me see your phone. Your connection's not coming. Ghost. What is Ghost? Pow, pow, pow. So he tear their ass up. So that's good. But when it turn out, we find out that's the Serbians. That's the Serbians. And Tommy has had a history with the Serbs. If you go back, like, the Serbians, they was cannibals and stuff. They was eating people and shit. And then Ghost and them got in business with them. They had the jump on Ghost and them. But then Ghost was smooth as hell, man. Ghost went there, was throwing cards like Gambit from the X-Men and stuff. And killing them. Bam. Ghost was a bad motherfucker, man. I miss Ghost. But anyways, so we find out that there is a new player in the game. The Serbian boss is a female. So that wasn't the bosses that they end up killing. So they're gonna have some more heat on their back. So we're gonna have to watch out for that. Tommy, he goes bring Liliana, like, yo, watch Liliana to Diamond's brother and them. Diamond, I need to holler at you. He puts a play in motion. Like, look, we can get the Serbs out of here. I got history with them and stuff. They're going to be trying to get me. But look, if we can get them out, we can take over their territory and we take over their product and we can move this. We ain't going to have to worry about that. And homeboy, like, what's in it for me? And then he think about it. And at the end of the day, he like, nah, that's too risky. You're like, you're going to have to do it on your own, player. That's smart. I wouldn't have did it either. If I was Diamond, and like, I'm just knowing you and stuff, and like knowing the Serbs and them, man, I'm not trying to go on no suicide mission with Tommy to kill the Serbs and this and that. Like, black people, we mind our business. But the CBI kids, they put them on a mission early on with Diamond's brother. Put him on a mission. And it was to go shoot up Tommy's brother's club, or JB, go shoot up JB club. They get out of there. Homeboy's like, we gonna spray the window. The other one like, man, I ain't came all this way to not come out with no money. I'm going to rob this place. He's like, nigga, we just want to shoot it up. We want to scare him. No, I'm going to get this money. Homeboy JB comes out with a bat. Y'all kids, I'm going to beat y'all head in and this and that. They got the little youngster with the dreads. He shoots up in the air like to put some heat on the scene. Like, so they got to hurry up and leave. So he stays there. And JB is like, why y'all keep messing with my business? Why y'all keep messing with me? Homeboy just looking at him. That's his son. But JB don't know that's his son. He ain't seen his son since he was 2. But homeboy knows that that's his daddy. And he takes off. So I want to see what happens whenever they gonna be reunited. It's probably gonna be Tommy gonna find out first or something. And Tommy is probably gonna hold him and put his arm around him and be like, hey man, you my nephew and this and that. And homeboy, I don't know how he gonna feel about that. Cause that's gonna be his uncle. But then homeboy wants Tommy out the way. Diamond's brother. So it's gonna be a big, crazy situation. The son might end up saving Tommy in the future. You never know. Diamond brother, speaking of it, he was talking to Liliana and stuff. Liliana all about the paper. He like, you owe me 8 large. and why you didn't pay me and this and that because this happened when you was trying to fuck me the whole time and when you didn't finish the job and this and that, and you like, I want to touch your scar. Ooh, your scar so sexy. You pay me my money. You could. She got a price on everything. She like, if you pay me, if you pay me, if you pay me, if you pay me. Like, if you want to if you want to hit her, like, pay her. She sounded like she would give him the draws for some money or something. Like, oh well. But he offers, he give her a little bit of money. How you know Tommy? How you got in business with Tommy? And he gave her the money and she never tells him. But then he like, I give you 10 times that if you put a bullet in his head. She's like, that'll never happen. I go where the money goes and this and that. And I'm not doing it. But then it's like, you don't know who Tommy is? Like, Tommy is poor Batman. Like, in this series, this nigga is a superhero. Like, I'm not messing with Tommy. So, that smarter Liliana, like, no, I'm gonna keep my head on my shoulders, like, before Tommy blow it off. No. We see the person who cooks the dope, it ends up being a black lady. And the fucked up thing, like, they blackmail her. Like, you're gonna cook this dope, you're gonna cook this, and we know about it, and it was in USDA trials, and this and that, and people died during it, and blase and stuff. It's like, god damn. Like, y'all gonna extort homegirl to make dope for y'all? It's like messed up. And of course, it's a sister. They're gonna do the sister dirty. Ain't nobody gonna come to her aid or anything like that. Tommy brings the dope to the Serbs. He's like, look, take your dope, get out, man. Let Liliana live and this and that. They're like, you done killed many of my people. You've killed 2 people and then you killed 2 more. We're 4 down. We need bodies of our own. Like, take the L and go and stuff. He's like, no, we're going to kill you. So why did they say that? Pew, pew, pew. They get killed. Turns out he had made the play with Diamond. But he also must have backdoored and did it with Vic as well. And Vic is trying to get into new territory and stuff. He's trying to branch off on his own. So he rides with Tommy and he helps him kill the Serbs. And then the woman is like, if you let me live and this and that, I went to bat for you for they wouldn't kill you a long time ago whenever Ghost did this and that. But she talks about New York. He's like, you should have never mentioned New York. He kills her and stuff. I'm like, damn, that's kind of cold. It's kind of cold, man. But, hey, shit happened. Needed to be done. So they kill everybody. He goes back, he talks to Liliana and stuff. They got the little meeting spot. They on the roof. They looking. A storm is coming. Storm is already here. I came to the front. I've been kind of like, I'm not going to say disliking the episode so far this season, but I've been like, this don't make sense to me and stuff. This also doesn't make the most sense in the world, but this is like, at least this makes a little bit of sense. Like, as far as like the Serbs, they had history and this and that, and now this is going to be a foe. Like, they had the Flynn's and CBI and stuff, and I don't know, it's like, they seem like they got like a little power to them and stuff, but it's like, Tommy didn't ingratiated himself within those organizations and stuff like that. Like, it's kind of like, he kind of seems like an annoying stepbrother at this moment or whatever. But now with the Serbs, now that's going to be some foes. So I want to see what happens with them. Now we're starting to heat up. So I'm liking this episode right here. But that's my thoughts, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't be the greatest and the most hated, man. Holla at your boy. Peace.